I'm Pam Lathrop.
And I'm Beth Jacobson.
And this is the June edition of the Beloit Today Show. We're here at Riverside Park, taking a little stroll in the park today.
Well, it seems like every time we film, it's always a rainy day, but today the rain has subsided and we have a lot of things going on today.
I know, and one of them is talking about the Emerald Ash Borer.
I'm going to interview Bruce Zaglaski, and he's going to tell us about the Emerald Ash Borer and give you an update on the situation in the city of Beloit.
And I'm going to be at the library with Jenny Schomburg talking about the summer reading program.
And who else are we? Oh, I get to interview Nikki Meyer, who I always love to interview. She's so exciting to talk to. And she's going to tell us all the things that are happening downtown this summer.
And that's perfect because we're here at Riverside Park. And then we have one more guest, and that is going to be Sonia Baden, and she's going to tell us about activities at Riverside Park and Kruger and swimming pool. So we have a lot of things to talk about.
So don't let anyone tell you that there's nothing to do in Beloit. Watch our show and we'll tell you what's happening.
Okay. Okay, dig into summer. Oh, sorry. We're just having a little bit of fun here. I'm with Jenny Schomburg, who is the
Head of Youth Services currently.
Working as the co-interim director of the library. Jenny's got a lot to tell us about today, specifically Dig Into Summer, the reading program. So let's just start right in. Let's dig in.
Let's just dig in. So our summer reading program this year for the kids is called Dig Into Reading. And so a lot of our programs that we have going on revolve around that theme. The most important thing that we have is the actual reading program itself. You know, parents and teachers talk about the summer slide, and that summer slide is where kids kind of slide away from school and stop reading. So we really want them reading all summer long so that they can pick right back up when they get back into the school year next year.
Well, you certainly make it interesting and easy.
We try to. So our reading program itself is actually starting on June 8th. And it runs through the end of the summer, or the end of July, through July 27th. And as long as kids read at least 2 hours a week for all 7 weeks, then they finish the program. Along the way, they get small incentives for reading each week. If they read, and then
these are some of the prizes.
These are some of the prizes that they can have a chance to win if they finish all 7 reading periods.
Okay.
So small prizes throughout the summer. If they read at least 5 weeks, they complete 5 reading periods, they get to put their name in for a chance for these. If they finish 7 reading periods, they get their name in a second time, so they get another chance at one of these big prizes.
Do they have a form to fill out?
They do.
Okay,
It's just they can just stop at the children's desk, and we get them signed up. Just name, age, school.
Sure.
That's it. They're all signed up.
Okay.
So that's the reading program itself, and then we also have programs, events that they can come to. So we have our Tuesday Tales and Treats for kids ages 6 to 12. Those are 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
What kind of treats?
Well, it just depends on what the program is. I know that we're making potato chip cookies for one of the treats.
Oh, so it's a hands-on activity as well as just a storybook.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have our Wednesday tween times, so it's for slightly older kids, ages 8 to 13, and those we show movies, but they're also hands-on activities related to the movies. We do have our story times on Wednesday mornings, and those are for the littler kids, 6 and younger, but they can bring their older brothers and sisters if they want to do that. And those are always stories and songs and activities as well. The other fun things that we do are called our Family Fun Days. And we do a couple different things. We do 2 different arts and crafts and games days, where we just put arts and crafts and games out on the tables, and they can come in and do whatever they want.
Oh, that's
so
fun.
We'll have Legos. We have a giant Jenga set that they can play with this year. But even board games, checkers, Monopoly, things like that. And then we also have at least 2 performers that are coming in this year. We have Stuart Stotts, who's been here before, and Tom Pease. They're both musician, actors, performers, storytellers. They're wonderful.
And those are always very well attended.
Always very well attended.
Very fun.
Yes, they are. And then we have the Welty Center from Beloit is coming in to do a Wonderful Worms program with us, so they can, I don't know if they're bringing in live worms or exactly what they're going to do, but we'll have worms and the kids can make a worm craft and they'll learn about worms. And then we also have the Discovery Center coming in from Rockford, and they are going to be doing our Treasure Hunters program. where they'll bring in like metal detectors for
Really?
kids to play with,
Oh, I
and
want
they'll be able to
that.
make a craft and things like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing for the kids program. Kids can also check out, right over here, one of our Vagabond bears. They can take it on vacation with them, and each bear comes with a backpack and a book of activities that they can do while they're traveling, the kids can do while they're traveling. And then they also have a journal in there so that you can kind of write where the bear has been.
And
that
does the
summer.
journal stay with the bear?
The journal stays with the bear.
Oh,
So
how
we
fun.
have the journals in there back from, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. So there's
Oh, how
information in there from over the summers. And then, so that's our kids program. We do also have our young adult program, and that also starts, I believe it starts June 6th, runs through the end of July. And some of the events that the teens will be doing will include cupcake wars.
Do they bake cupcakes?
I think the cupcakes
they
will
throw
be baked. I hope they don't throw the cupcakes. The cupcakes will be baked already, and then they can decorate them.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
kind of a contest. We're going to have some book clubs. We have a zombie movie night
Which
coming
might
up at the end of July.
Tie into the zombie prom play that the high school kids are taking to
To
Scotland.
Very cool, yes. And they also are doing some book clubs, and they also have movie and pizza nights, a couple of those this summer. And then with the adult program, that will start in July, and that just runs through the month of July. For every book you read or listen to, because we want you listening to books too. Adults will get to put their name in for a prize, and I know we're going to do certificates to local businesses.
Nice.
I'm not sure which the local businesses are yet, but we'll do gift certificates for that.
It's a surprise.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to put all of this together? This is a fabulous program.
I start planning in December.
I can believe
From the year
it.
before. And it's not just me. I mean, it's, the adult department, the teen departments,
Sure.
the kids department. We all put a lot of time into planning the programs and buying the prizes and doing the advertising,
And you have to
it's
come
fun.
up with the theme.
And the theme, and
Yes.
we have the theme ready to go, but we still kind of, then create our
Flesh it out.
programs from
Sure.
the theme.
Now,
Yeah.
let's not neglect to mention that you will be having a new director starting.
We have a
very
new director
soon, probably
starting.
by the time this airs.
Yep, he starts on June 10th, and his name is Nate Depre, and he comes to us from Osceola Public Library in northern Wisconsin.
Wonderful.
So we're very excited to have him on board.
Well, we look forward to welcoming him at a future show, probably.
Yes.
And please make sure you stop in the library, bring the kids, sign up. And if you don't have kids, you can still sign up
Sure.
as an adult.
Absolutely.
And, we look forward to summer.
Great, thank
Thanks,
you very
Jenny.
much.
Are you gonna do this?
How many minutes?
5? Yeah. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Beth, and I'm here with Bruce Zaglaski, and he's the operations supervisor. And we're here today to talk about the emerald ash borer again. I think this is the third time we've
Yes.
talked about the emerald ash borer, but there's big news here in the city of Beloit. So, what's the update?
Well, the main person for that ash tree, or the trees in general now, is Mike Berger, who is not able to be here today, so I'm filling in for him. But I had worked with him before. The update is, yes, we do have a confirmed site. It was actually over on here, the east side of town. The DNR did confirm it. We have now been quarantined. The county is quarantined, so if you get wood or you're having somebody remove your ash tree, be sure to make sure that they know it's quarantined and can't be moved out of our county.
So if you have an ash tree, you should inspect it to see if it has the emerald ash borer. And in a minute we'll get to what signs to look for. But we are in a quarantine, and so I know in the summer a lot of people like to have fires and like to go up north. And so if you do chop wood, it happens to be, it's any wood, right?
Right, you cannot move, now that we're quarantined, you can't move any wood out of the Rock County area because a lot of people don't know what the ash tree is. So they just quarantine the whole county for all the trees.
So if you're going up north to have a fire, just buy the wood up there, save some space in your car, and buy it. I'm sure it's readily available. Behind us is actually an ash tree.
Correct.
And it doesn't have the emerald ash borer, but we are here at Public Works at 2351 Springbrook. And so if you're curious about what an ash tree looks like, you could come and check this one out. You can see there's a ribbon on it. And for more information, you can come inside Public Works, and they have these nice pamphlets or flyers that tell you what to look for. So let's go over some of the things to look for. The thing that they always talk about is this D-shaped hole.
Correct. Now, on this little fuel guide that I got up at DADCAP,
What's DADCAP?
Our Department of Agriculture, Trade, and Consumer Protection. This little D that's in the tree is very hard to see. I mean, you have to know what you're looking for in order to find the D. We've been fortunate over on the east part of the state. We had a young man that found one because his mom had just talked about it. But other than that, most people will not find the D. You have to really search hard. But it shows some of the declining on the tree and what signs to look for. Like you get, now we have a lot of trees that have sprouts that are popping up at the base of the trees, and a lot of things can cause that. So don't get overly alarmed. But if it's an ash tree and it's something new that just started, that could be a sign that the bug is present in the tree and the tree is starving. You'll have that. The tree will start declining from the top down. That generally means that the bug has been in there about 2 to 3 years. Yeah.
So the top will start to die off in the middle?
Correct. It's the smaller limbs that you'll find the emerald ash borer in. The biggest thing is that you'll see the splitting of the bark. When the bark starts to split and separating, you'll see it kind of floating away. That's a sign that there's something wrong inside. But if you really want to pay attention, is our little friend the woodpecker. If there's a woodpecker that has recently joined that tree, odds are he's going for lunch, which is the emerald ash borer.
So they kind of maneuver, I saw this picture, they kind of maneuver their way in there, and then they grow and they multiply in the tree, and then they kill the tree, right?
Correct. In the pamphlet here, it shows actually the galleries that they eat. When the bug gets inside, it makes a larva, and it's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches long. It's a white larva, flat, and they will make galleries in the bark and eat all the cambium, and then you don't get any moisture going up, and that's what kills the tree.
And this little bug, it's always green in all the pictures I see. Is that the case?
It's a bright green.
Bright green, iridescent green. And it's here in the city of Beloit. Now, I know that we have a lot of ash trees throughout the city, so what is the city doing for the trees that are in public parks and things like that? I heard we're treating them.
Right, we've got about 150 treated so far. We're using a safari bark treatment, which actually soaks into the tree and then goes up the cambium and hopefully kills the bug. The other thing is that we're doing is a triage. It's another more longer lasting, but it's a little more invasive. You have to drill into the bark and inject the liquid into it.
So this is an effort to prevent the emerald ash borer, or if it has it, it can get rid of it?
It can. It has been known to kill the emerald ash borer in the tree, but if the tree is too far declined, you don't want to do it because you're not saving anything.
And then people, we're doing it here at Public Works. There's a way that people could do it in their homes. They can go to a hardware store.
Well, some of the hardware stores carry it. A lot of your nurseries will carry it. And they have a number of different products out there, Safari being one, but I think you have to be licensed for that, as we are. But there is a barrel, which is a root wash that you can put around the tree and on the trunk, and that'll help as well. And that's only done certain times of the year.
Well, Bruce, thank you for updating us on this again. Hopefully we won't be back and say that we have him everywhere, but if you do have some issues with your tree, you can always call a forester as well to look for some more information. If it's on your property and you have some questions, you can always call Public Works and they'll come out and check it out. Anything else?
If you're wondering how big the bug is, it'll sit on a penny. It's about the size of the Lincoln on your penny. So don't expect to be seeing a big bug. It's very hard to find.
Oh my goodness. So it's very small, and if you're concerned about your ash tree, be sure to call Public Works. And thanks again, Bruce.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I'm here at Riverside Park with Sonia Baden. She's the recreation coordinator.
Yes, thanks for having me, Pam.
She's going to tell us what she's been coordinating for the summer.
Well, the summer is definitely our busiest time of year. I brought a flyer with here. I'm just going to kind of go over some of the camps and programs that we have coming up. But summertime is really all about kids being out of school and trying to find good programs and activities to get them involved in. A few new things that we have coming up are we have a cook and craft class. This will be out at Big Hill Park. Sort of just designed to get kids familiar in the kitchen and give them some easy things that they can do. Kind of like a home ec version of a camp.
Fun. How old do kids have to be for that?
6 to 9 is the preferred age. If they're a little young or a little old and you think that they'll get something out of it, we would let them sign up too.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Another new program we have is our POMS program. This is for youth entering 1st through 8th grade, and this is also another program we're really excited about. A lot of girls this age don't have a POMS program that they can get into, so this is a new thing. We've already got something like 15 girls signed up for this, so this is going to be a fun program as well. That starts in the middle of June.
And where's that going to take place?
The practices will take place out at Telfer, so that's indoor, outdoor, no matter what kind of weather we have, we'll still be able to have practices.
And then are they going to culminate in a big performance?
Yes, at the
somewhere?
end there will be
Is
a
that
performance.
surprise?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
it's a surprise.
No, it's not a surprise.
Oh, okay.
At the end of the camp, they will do a performance for families and parents that want to come.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah, it should be a good time.
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yay!
Yay! Oh, I'm not a cheerleader.
Okay, I'm not either.
I can't do that
All right,
stuff.
I don't have my palms.
The last new program I really wanted to make sure that we hit on was our NFL punt, pass, and kick event. This is a free event for kids of all ages. Basically, it's just a competition that the NFL sponsors. So we're excited about getting kids out, offering more free programs, and giving them some challenges and exciting events.
Well, that's exciting. And,
Yes.
And where can people get this form of all these?
This, along with plenty of other flyers and information and brochures, all available on our website. You can also go to our new team sideline site, either one, City of Beloit website or our team sideline site. You can stop at our office. We are on Riverside Drive next to Dairy Queen. But yeah, there's so much information. There's just oodles and oodles of pages and camps and different fun things for kids to do. The pool is opening soon. The lagoon is ready to roll. So all kinds of stuff to do this summer.
Let's talk about the pool just a little bit. I know
Sure.
that besides just the pool, you have other activities up there.
Yes, at the pool we offer week-long swim lessons that you can sign anyone up for, any ages. We even offer them for adults. But 5 and up, they have to be. Week-long sessions are $34 if you don't have a rec card, $26 a week if you do have a rec card. We also have water aerobics classes.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. There's different aquatic teams that you can be a part of. If you have any interest in swim, give us a call and we'll share more information with all of those.
Now, do you want to just talk about the triathlon coming up too?
Sure. The triathlon is the last Sunday in June. This will be our 3rd annual. So every year we keep getting a little more successful, a few more participants each year. Last year we finally hit our 100 mark, so we had about 118 participants. This year we're shooting for 150. We have a new timer. We're really excited about the technology aspect of this. We're able to offer split times this year, which is exciting here for a triathlete.
Sure.
It doesn't mean much to me, you know, because I only run if I'm being chased by a bear, but for triathletes, they really like to know their split
And I just
times.
volunteer. So.
That's right, and we appreciate that. We are looking for volunteers for that as well. So if triathlon is not your thing, you can come out and volunteer and be a part of it that way.
That's fun. It makes you feel useful, and you get to talk to these athletes. It's great. It's a great time.
Absolutely, and much needed.
Yes. So now, how many employees do you take on for the summer? Do you know?
It varies. We have about 18 lifeguards. We have about 5 cashiers at the pool. Most of these kids are returners who have been with us for several years. We've got 8 cashiers that we have down at the lagoon. We have a pretty solid crew, a lot of returning staff, and we take a lot of pride in hiring kids that we feel like are going to well represent us and be a good service to the community and offer good benefits.
Sure. And they, it takes a lot of people to run all these programs, but also to run them well, which you guys do a really good job running these programs and keeping kids and adults and teens busy all summer.
We take a lot of pride in trying to, some of our things might not be free, some of them might not be as affordable as you might be able to find other places, but we really do take a lot of pride in trying to offer a quality program.
Absolutely. And now I know that there's one little benefit of at the rec office, you sell discount tickets, which I don't know, that may not be very well known.
Discount
tickets.
We have something like 8 different attractions that you can purchase discounted tickets for. So if you know you're going to be going to Noah's Ark or Mount Olympus or to Pirates Cove or to Great America, any of those places you can come in and purchase gate price tickets.
Mm-hmm. And those are available to anyone?
Yes. So, yep. You don't have to be a resident.
Do you have summer hours?
Yes, we're always open all year round, Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Those are our hours all the time, every day.
Okay, great. And what's your phone number if people have questions?
Absolutely. If you have any questions about any of those things, or even something I didn't mention, we can direct you to the right place. The best number to call is 608-364-2890, and then my extension is 3.
Okay, and I know that your brochure is available on the website.
Yep.
You have a Facebook page?
We do, yep. You can like us on Facebook.
Okay, and Yeah, definitely. We should
Stay in the loop.
Everybody like Sonia.
Yeah, like us.
Facebook. So thank you so much, and I look forward to getting involved in some of these activities. And the summer's going to pick up real soon.
It's here.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pam.
Okay. Thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Nikki Meyer, Executive Director of Friends of Riverfront, and we are here to talk about all of the things that are happening downtown and at the riverfront this summer. So we have a lot of things going on right here in June, but then we have other things that go all summer long. So let's start with your shirt and what we're here to promote first.
The thing that we're talking about that's all the Beloit should be talking about is Got Art. And we do have art in Beloit. It started yesterday with the plein air artists registering for the Edges the Rock plein air painting exhibit and show and sale. We already have 50 artists. We have an artist coming from Canada. We probably have half the same ones remaining who have come for the past years and half brand new. And why do we have brand new artists? Because you and I work together. We got a GEM grant from Travel Wisconsin to market and promote this great event. You will see these wonderful flyers all over the place, and they really do show the art that is alive and vibrant in the Beloit community. For example, I know that this will air next Monday. We will have dancing at Harry's Place here on Monday night, and it is swing dance lessons. We had 130 people for the first one.
Oh my gosh. We are at the Harry Seymour Pavilion.
Exactly, Riverside Drive.
Riverside Park, yep.
Riverside Park. And the artists will be painting all along from bridge to bridge, downtown Beloit College campus, the confluence. Do you know what the confluence is?
I do.
You do. Does our public know? It is where the Turtle Creek and the Rock River meet. And there is such a surge of energy as those two bodies of water come together, and that's called the confluence. And our big show and sale is Friday, June 14th, where all of these artists are allowed to submit 2 pieces of art, framed, ready to show, ready to sell, and you can come down to the Hendrick Center for the arts. We outgrew Visit Beloit and the Vision Center, so we're still their partners, and we'll still be there with lots of art and work, and that is at 5 o'clock on Friday night.
And the Hendrick Center of the Arts is the former library.
Exactly.
Beloit Public Library. Before that, I think it was the post office.
Exactly. It is right there on the corner of Pleasant and Broad? Grand. I'm directionally challenged, but I know a lot of stuff is happening. And of course, Farmers Market is going on. And then we have several partners. We're going to have next Saturday, there will be a fiber art demonstration at Attic Quilts. And the quilters love to have an opportunity to go out and see different quilts and share styles. There's a community mural, so young, old, small, big, everybody can come and they paint a little square. And then they stamp it onto a canvas that goes all around the community. The library is going to do a community mural.
Nice.
So you can get your kids involved. This wonderful piece of artwork here, you can go and get it stamped. We would like to know where people are going. Did you go to the Edge of the Rock? Did you go to the community mural? Did you visit Farmers Market? So it's sort of acting like a passport. If you get this in the next week, there's also a flyer in the middle to win an iPad.
Ooh.
So who doesn't want a brand new iPad? I know I do.
I don't either. It'd be brand new.
I have a smartphone and it's smarter than me. There's a pottery demo, and the weekend will end with Beloit College is having their summer reunion, but they will also have their 56th oldest juried art show at the Wright Art Museum. It's a big event. It is kind of the bookend, the final of the weekend, and that's Got Art. But you know, we have so much more.
We do. So Got Art, the artists will be here. They'll be painting pictures of Beloit, and so that's what's so exciting for me is that when you go, the images are of places usually you recognize. Sometimes you don't know where they are, and so if you want a piece of Beloit, then you can go in and
buy it. And 30% comes back to Friends of Riverfront so that we can keep this program going, that artists can keep coming back, and the artists are happy to engage and speak with people. People see someone out with an easel and think, I couldn't go disturb them. We've given them the talk. Hand this out, tell them you're an artist, tell them where you're from, tell them what you like about Beloit, and a lot of times we try to get that commentary back. Someone comes from Michigan, why did you come to Beloit, Wisconsin? Why not?
Let's say someone likes art, but they also like to dance. So where do they come?
They come right down here behind us, the Harry Seymour Pavilion. We are doing 3 weeks of swing dance lessons because our first concert is a swing band out of Chicago called the Rhythm Rockets. It is sponsored by Beloit Health System on June 21st, and the Beloit Health System will have a bunch of health little booths and areas for people to come and visit.
So on Monday night they learn how to dance, and then June 21st they can
Use it.
Yes. So then what happens on Fridays? One of my favorite
On Fridays. Fridays is called Music and More. It used to be Music at Harry's Place. It is a free concert. The lawn behind us, and you don't have to pan to that, but the lawn behind us gets filled with 300 to 500 people. You can bring your lawn chair, you can bring your lunch, you can bring friends, family. Kids can play over at Turtle Island, and the concerts are from 7 to 9. And what's my favorite thing about the concerts?
It's dancing.
It's dancing, but they're free.
Oh yes,
Yes,
free.
they're fun.
And there's always there's usually some food,
Yes.
some vendors around here.
Otha's Ribs are here. The Taco Gonzalez is here. The Knights of Columbus run the beverage tent.
And so that's dancing here on Friday nights, and then I know that you're not downtown, but there is Fridays in the park,
yes.
which is at the Gantry Park.
Right. It used
So-
to be at First National Bank, that little park there, but they've moved it over to the gantry because of construction. This week it was the State Line Playboys, but there's food and fun there, and so
there's tons of stuff to do in Beloit. Monday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights. We just interviewed Sonia, and she talked about what's happening down here at the lagoon. And if you're ever looking for Nikki, you can usually find her in a golf cart.
yes, that's
here at
one of my
Riverfront.
perks. And if you ever want to ride, I'm happy to take you around on the golf cart. And we do have this beautiful park, and you can walk all the way around it and the city center. And Beloit is alive and well, thanks to great people like you. Who are
Thank you, and thanks for
helping
being on our
promote
show. One last thing, if they have questions, who do they call?
Nikki Meyer at Friends of Riverfront, 362-0964, or they go to our website, www.friendsofriverfront.com. Like us on Facebook, Friends of Riverfront, Got Art, and Edge of the Rock Painting. So we've got 3. So got it. Got art. Got it.
Thank you,
Thank
Nikki.
you. It's so nice. Bye.
Oh, the brakes work! Woo! I think that's a good place to end the show.
Yes. Thanks for watching the June edition of the Beloit Today Show, and we'd like to thank our staff as well.
And please come out and try out the tandem bikes. They're a blast.